Rangers, it seems that Pistol Pete has just vanished into thin air. He's gone up in smoke. He's nowhere to be found. I think it was called Fred, actually, his actual name. So we're going to Rodia without him. Welcome back to Wasteland 2. It is finally time to go to Rodia. We're gonna go there a little bit faster. Workerbots. No, Dugan's Workerbots are basically... They're just all over this place. Oh, wait a minute. We have a mysterious shrine we need to go to first. And a cache! Ooh, this increase in outdoorsmanship is really paying dividends. Have I seen mines in a mysterious shrine before? No, I don't have. I don't think so. So I can probably run. We have some sort of comic I've never seen before. They're celebrating something. They look very comic-y. What this? Experience points. Faded pictures decorate the base of this shrine. Words may have once accompanied the images, but they have long since faded from exposure. The most you're able to glean from the sequential artwork is that the depicted couple really liked their couch. Yeah, nothing I'm familiar with, that's for sure. I'm sure someone out there recognizes it. Not me. So, that was the Wasteland, now for the cache, and then we go for Rodia. And here's the southern radiation wall, I guess. We haven't even been to Los Alamitos. We've been to Cerritos. We should probably go there and see... We do a quick stop in Cerritos first. See if we can tell the woman that, oh, we missed your cows, but there's another cache. Ooh. No, that's not a cache, that's a place. I found a place. I also found a rebar staff, that's a blunt weapon, I don't care. Gonna sell that one. There's some scrap. Spiked bracers. 3% melee critical damage bonus, but minus 5% evasion. We have a grey tunic and another freaking amigo jacket. We'll take the tunic, distribute everything else. Grey tunic. I mean, sure, I kinda like that look actually. But is it a grey tunic on a female? She is, yeah. Remember the guy we found in Santa Fe Springs, whom we recruited and then told to basically piss off? Yeah, he left his bondage vest. Now, I don't know about you, but that ain't no bondage vest. That's just basically a tank top. Here's the grey tunic, and it is not really a grey tunic, is it? But I do like this. I am kind of fond of having some sort of coat, though. Maybe Cold Eye could get some upgrade in his. Yeah, that's probably what Cold Eye was wearing, because that looks really familiar. If so, Cold Eye is back to his old duds. So be it. Long Beach. Okay, slight detour. We're going to Long Beach. You want to enter Long Beach? Oh, then I can actually... I can, you know, a little bit more west. Right here, below my face. Yeah. It's just... Yeah, we'll do some exploring before Rodia, actually. I can dig. There are people here. An old man who's a shop, which is perfect because I kind of need to sell stuff. Not really. Well, I did get some new stuff, so I might as well sell some stuff. Next to an old and rusting sign, a sloping ramp of concrete rises up to the top of the wall, or at least it did. Sadly, the ramp is shattered, and there is no longer any way to climb up. That would be this, I suppose. Yes. Someone has made a home in the lee of the broken ramp, and someone appears to be home. While we're here, where did them, there's the rebar. I'm gonna... Oh, we could strip it for parts. No. No, that's too low a chance. I'd rather have the... I'd rather have the money. And I like her combat speed. What do you? You're also I like their combat speed. He is using mechanical repair. So we'll just flag that one as junk. Flag that one as junk. And get a little bit of money out of this. Oh, no, Seth. You're not gonna be the one. You can't get there from here. A hovel made of plywood and plastic tarp lurks under the shadow of the broken on-ramp. So they know that it's an on-ramp. Okay. Torn up tires and metal decorate a front yard made entirely of trash. A wizened old man rises from a rocking chair outside the hovel's front door as he sees you coming. I see a regular chair but not a rocking chair. I own a rocking chair, courtesy of my maternal grandfather. It's somewhere in the basement. They're actually quite nice. This guy is so shriveled and sunburnt that his belly looks like an empty leather sack. He has 3 teeth pointing in 3 different directions. His one eye points in a 4th. That is quite the image. You gotta go somewhere else first. Where exactly should we go? Well, I'll tell ye, but you gotta pay me first. That's how I make my living, telling people where to go. 3 scrap, any kind, lead, copper, silver. How about I pay you in hot lead? No. How about we... I mean 3 scrap, sure. Thank you. Now you gotta go east, to the beach, the refineries. Here, you got a map? I'll mark it for you. 'Cause you probably can't go that way neither. Ah, Seal Beach is down there, past the southern radiation wall. Yeah, I know. I know. So... where is there? Well, you're trying to get south, ain't you? Ain't no going south here. It's blocked. Gotta go east. Then you can go south. Okay? Well, I mean, we could go south if we want to swim, and probably swim through radiation, and whatever mutated hell beasts now populate the waters. I think we'll pass. Now here seems pretty boring. What do you even do with yourself? Oh, well, I call this place a scrapyard, but I mostly just sit around and whistle Dixie, I suppose. I got a generator, a little bit of gas, and a TV I'm pretty sure works. Problem is, I got nothing to watch. Oh, well, I do my best. Stare at the set and pretend I'm watching. What do you mean we can't go that way? You just said we could. Lot of radiation that way, and robots. You'll either burn up or get chewed up trying to get through. Take your pick. What do you got to trade? You have stuff. I have not a lot of money. Yeah, ooh, more 50 caliber ammo. Ooh. I mean, I know he's here now, so... Feast your eyes on this, baby! Yes, I sold it! Finally, the curse has passed! What? Yeah, you didn't sell anything. So long, strangers! So, in Long Beach, we only have a very shriveled up old man and Neo's spoon, and nothing else. Is that gonna reference the Matrix? You swear that the longer you stare at this spoon, the more bent it gets. Yeah, of course it did. Of course it did. I'm gonna guess you don't have any... Oh, you don't have any mines here, but you have more dig places. Oh, I think a camera was freaking out there. Either that, or there was an earthquake. There might be an earthquake. just a camera freak out. No earthquake. Although it's very prominent right here at times. Oh. Cutter, help! Killer, please! What are we talking about here? Okay, so I'm guessing from here-ish is where it's coming from. It's actually something happening. Cutter! Children of the Cathedral? Church of the Cunts? I don't know. The leader of the group approaches you. He is bald and barely recognizable as a human, heavily augmented with metallic limbs and what looks like softly glowing headlight in her sternum. So she has her boobs out on display? You look well armed. Please protect us from Dugan's robots. They're trying to kill us. Who are you? We are children of the Citadel, the followers of Matthias. We've been on a recruiting drive. Who are you? Okay, children of the Citadel. Matthias. I know the robots are bearing down on you, but who's Matthias? He's our leader. He's going to save the future. You probably heard of him on the radio. Isn't he just great? Well, if he turns people into you things, then hell no. We be the Desert Rangers. Oh, holy shit, you're the enemy! Kill him! Okay. So, we are enemies of the Church of the Children of the Cathedral. Fucking hell, leave me alone. Well, that's Razardos down. We'll be right back after these messages. Hi, we're back. You know, I've now been sitting through this fight and just so many times trying to do the actual battle. And I always end up with someone either permanently dying or getting my ass thoroughly kicked. So what we're gonna do this time is we're gonna say we're mercenaries. We're mercenaries. We're not Desert Rangers. We're mercenaries. Who's Dugan? Yep. He's the anti-Matthias. Matthias wants robots and man to be one. Dugan wants to wipe out man entirely and rule the world of rule a world of nothing but robots. Where are all these robots? At their camp? Back at our camp. They're just to the west. They're stealing our stuff. Please stop them. Now, for some reason, the dialogue is different. Because I usually get a lot of things here to say that I'm the Desert Rangers and everything. Our pleasure. We'll take care of this. Thank you, strangers. Please take care of these robot strangers. We're begging you. Hopefully this won't lock me into something stupid. As in, oh, I take care of the robots and they come back to me. Oh, you're the Desert Rangers. Now you're gonna die. Because if they attack, I am freaking dead. Because they have such powerful weapons. Basically, they can more or less two-shot anyone from my team. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. But I'm stupid, so we're going ahead. We're gonna kill some robots. Industrial Workerbot. Out of a landscape of rubble and wrecked mini-malls, supermarkets and apartment buildings rises a wall of concrete, too high to climb, that stretches as far as the eye can see into the east and west. The way south appears blocked. Now, maybe if we kill all these robots... Oh. Fatal sticks. Fatal sticks. They have a friggin' mason cannon. Cold Eye down there, and Razardos over here. Kane, Lex, and don't you dare lose control and run out, because then you're dead, and I will not be held responsible for your actions. we're gonna try the good old lure them to me tactic. Gonna do a precision strike on this guy. On his legs, 94% chance. Freaking hit! Encounter begins. I don't think Cold Eye even shot. The encounter just began. Right, I forgot to re-equip a grenade on you. If there was ever a time for a freaking grenade, it's on these people. Also the children of the Cathedral Church. Children of the Cathedral, right? Down there. Maybe it's even worth using the nukes. Now, you do have the neutron projector. 89. Should do more damage because... Yes, good. So Lex is gonna be very viable here. And yeah, I know, the guys down there, the children, they also have energy weapons. But they hurt. They hurt oh so much. Of course, at least two of our people, I think two of our people, god damn it, have conductive armors. Well, ain't this just a nice little collection of people? What would you say to a boom? Bye bye cover. You know what? Just freaking kill him. That's one. Face down, ass up on the ground. I'm more worried about the Mason cannon, to be honest. Oh. Mason cannon locked on. How did you get hurt? An industrial workerbot attacks a workerbot, dealing 153 points of damage. Die. You know, that's a whole lot of damage. I wonder, is the Mason cannon gonna go just phew phew or kaboom? Are you workerbots? You're workerbots. You're not as dangerous. I'm more worried about you, because you fire stuff. Hello? How's the Mason cannon locked on, by the way? There's a wall in the way. Pew pew and run. Unique. Is that the light at the end of the tunnel? Nope. It's a Mason cannon. I mean... I'm afraid... I mean, he shouldn't be able to hit me here, right? Would be kind of weird if he could shoot through the hill. Ooh. Seth got a just get railed. I forgot that they kind of push people when they hit. See, these hit for nothing. These are way easier than the jumps downstairs. Maybe not. I want this one dead. Thank you. Can hit there. And then we stand behind cover here. Yeah, I'm very worried about the Mason cannon. 91% chance to hit. Mess up your CPU. It crashed. Good. It's soon the Mason Cannon's turn, and I'm really worried. Move out behind cover. Rose. I guess that's cover. I mean, it covers nothing. It covers about as much as a freaking two-piece bathing suit. Oh, he couldn't shoot. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't shoot. So basically, just run here if I get targeted by the Mason Cannon. I'm just gonna... just gonna boop and miss. Okay. Lex. Thank you. Stay there, because the Mason Cannon is still locked onto you. Cover? No cover. No cover. But cover. That don't make no sense. 50 evasion. Cover. 50 evasion, so... full cover or low cover. I probably realized that before. Doesn't matter. Cover is cover. How the hell did the robots have time to set up a freaking Mason Cannon here? Mason? Mason? I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Mason for me. I'm very... I guess I can just run here if Cold Eye gets targeted by the cannon. How is that cover, Mr. Cold Eye? How in the ever-living of anything is that cover? Slowly moving up. Man, don't run with a machete. Just don't do that. So Rose is now kind of screwed if she gets targeted by this thing. Charging. Still going for the... No, still going for Lex. Lex is just gonna stand there. I think we're kind of safe, actually. Razardos is also gonna move up. You're gonna move up here. Is that some cat litter I see? I see some cat litter. Again, please don't let the children of the Cathedral realize that I'm the Rangers, because then I'm just so dead. So if I stand here, are you gonna finally take notice of me? You can injure the chassis, that's pretty much it. Sure. Good, just like 1400 damage to go. We can do this. You know what? Screw it. As long as he's trained on Lex, I feel like we're kind of safe. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh. It can shoot through walls. And it didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. I thought it would hurt way more. Well, in that case, I'll just freaking full auto you. I was afraid of this thing for no reason. Oh, it's so lovely that you finally have 9 action points. Well, I guess Lex can also run up. He does have the robot gun after all. Put on your axe. I got an axe for you. I'll just keep firing. Ain't no thing. We're gonna train on now. Yep. So how long is it gonna charge? It seemed to charge for like 3 turns when it comes to Lex, and then did a very pitiful amount of damage. I mean, it hurt way less than the children down there. For that amount of lock-on time. Ooh-wee. I am in need of that cat litter. Ooh, and something here from the Mason cannon. The power source. Because of cat litter. Should we go back to Woodson with this? No, we're gonna go to Rodia first. First Cerritos, then Rodia. Oh. Don't mind if I do, I'm gonna loot your camp. Dang it. You suspect only an exceptionally powerful blast could knock it down. How exceptionally powerful are we talking about? As in a dynamite? That's not exceptionally powerful. Neither is it the dirty grenade. That only does 15 to 20 damage. This high-tech component appears to provide power to the Mason cannon's weaponry. It's damaged beyond use. I mean, I don't want to waste a grenade though. I'll waste a pipe bomb. Pipe bomb is okay. Exceptionally powerful, eh? I don't have anything exceptionally powerful. I have a digging spot though. Okay, so get some cat litter, so it was not a complete waste to go here. I even don't mind going through all them deaths. Now, human flesh, yeah, that's just candy. Toaster! Seth, you really need to get your toaster game up and running now. Yep, okay. Let's do a little call-in.
Copy, Ranger Team Echo.
Report in.
Congratulations, Echo 1.
Get a field promotion. Can we increase your toaster repair? No. Because holy shit, you don't get enough skill points. Oh, well. Now, I am not going to reveal to these people that we are rangers. I'll just do one quick save. Just in case they find us out. I will go talk to them. But otherwise, I'm gonna ignore them completely. Just say that we're mercenaries. If I get the chance. Strangers, you're back! Did you kill Dugan's robots for us? Yes, the robots are dead. Oh, thank you, strangers. We owe you our lives. Here, take this scrap as reward. 100 scrap. We can talk about them. They're the children of the Cathedral, followers of Matthias, on a recruiting drive. We're not gonna answer who are you. But we are gonna go through this dialogue for your sake. Who's Matthias? He's our leader. He's going to save the future. You've probably heard him on the radio. Isn't he just the greatest? I think we went through that before. What is the Citadel? That's our headquarters. It's down in South Beach. Here, I'll put it on your map. It's a little hard to get to right now because of the radiation, but it'll clear off eventually and we'll be able to get home. Where is this radiation? There's a big cloud of it around the refineries between here and Seal Beach, and it gets worse in the summer. Sometimes you have to wait for days for a path to open up. Yeah. What kind of recruiting are you doing? Well, we go from town to town spreading the good word of Matthias's golden future and showing off the benefits of being an evolved. If you're interested, I could give you a pamphlet. We also sometimes go around and steal cows. Because that was these people. Sure, we'll take a pamphlet. Here, it's everything you need to know about Matthias and the children of the Citadel. There's even a handy map to show you where the new Citadel is. So where's the old Citadel? Yep, we got the Seal Beach there, again. What does evolved mean? It means we have augmented limbs that help us run faster, lift heavy stuff, and fight better. We also have an atomic heart, which will never stop ticking. Of course, this is only a transitional phase, you see. Once Matthias defeats Dugan and the Desert Rangers, and we are at peace, then he will make us all exalted. And that, my friend, is when the future really begins. What does exalted mean? The exalted is our final form. A completely artificial body like the synths, but with our brains and nervous systems transplanted inside. That's what Matthias is. And that's what all of us children of the Citadel will be when the future comes. So how is Matthias's future going to be different than everybody else's? Matthias's future is going to be awesome! We're going to have perfect synthetic bodies and never grow old, and everybody will live in peace and harmony. It's basically the Mass Effect 3 synthetic ending. Bye now. Bye, strangers. And we're walking. And we got out of that alive. This time. So in Long Beach, I can go if I want to die. Yeah, let's just sell the human flesh. I don't think I'll be in a very much of a hurry to get back here. Definitely not. I am going, like I said. Gonna take another look around here though. Whoop! I went too close to the radiation. Feels bad.
Looked down from heaven in those times, and he saw that the world was rotten. Sin and perversion were rampant upon the land. There was lascivious dancing in the discos. Men lay with men, women lay with women. Aliens with glowing fingers came down from the stars and had unnatural congress with small boys. The land was sick, its culture an abomination, and none listened to the wise. Therefore, God's wrath was great. Humanity had failed him, and he would punish it for its sins. It was God who caused diplomacy to fail. It was God who pushed the buttons on the missile silos. It was God who caused the fire to rain from the sky, and we deserved it. Every single one of us.
One, who cares about dancing? Doesn't it say in the Bible that David danced before the Lord or something like that? Maybe he means the other kind of dancing. Men laying with men, women with women, who the fuck cares? aliens with glowing fingers came down and had congress with little boys. If that's what you want to call certain Catholic priests, then so be it. But, you know, if God's wrath was truly so terrible, he kinda did a shit job at doing the revenge part. Because people survived. If everyone deserved it, no one should have survived. Anyway, there's a lot of radiation that way. I think we're done exploring there, so we're going back to Cerritos, see if we can tell her that, hey, over there, up by the dentist, you can actually go buy some cows. No, not even buy some cows, you can go take some cows. Because the previous owner is, he doesn't need them anymore. You let them fucking cyborgs get away with my cows? Get out of here and never come back. Okay. We're leaving. We're leaving. So I couldn't do that. I was hoping I could. No, we'll go to Rodia because we're gonna go south at some point anyway. We can go past Los Alamitos when we go south. We're finally going to Rodia. Some X minutes in. I don't know when this is actually gonna be because I have so much footage of me failing that freaking combat, which is all gonna be cut out, of course. But damn. We're X minutes in and we're finally going to Rodia. Okay. Starting off good. This corpse has mechanical arms and a chest full of bullet holes. There are flies crawling from them. This corpse's chest seems to have exploded from within. The blast left its synthetic leg intact, but the rest is rotting hamburger. There's a cluster of people here. Bullet grabber, old man. We do have a ticket to get into Rodia. Oh, hello. Guard. Samuel. Guard. Guard. Where did Pistol Pete go? This body has 2 synthetic hands. No head, although it clearly has a head. You can see it right there. This corpse has been hung up by its artificial foot. All its blood is drying in a thick pool below an ear-to-ear gash in its neck. No, because its feet are right there. A dead synth in priest-like robes. Its eyes are dark and its metal and plastic chest shattered by a crushing blow. I mean, I know I don't have enough scrap, but let's see. Let's talk to Samuel. You need it? I get it. Mostly. What have you got to trade? Fuck yeah, commerce! Ew. Okay, suck ass. Suck ass. Kinda neat. Kinda suck ass. Suck ass. Suck ass. Suck ass. Suck very much ass. Ooh, suppressor. Minus 90% noise radius modifier. Another of Ali's rocks. Silent but deadly. So does that mean that if I shoot someone with cold eye trying to initiate combat and he misses, which he has started to do, he won't actually initiate combat? To hell with it, I'm buying this. Yes, I'm buying it on you. Because you have barter. I mean, you do have kinda crappy armor too. I can buy these for 698 to get 1 more armor. Hell no. I'm waiting for the Kevlar suits in that case. Which is even more money for just an additional armor. But I'm gonna tell my grandkids about this one day. So, what is going on here in Rodia? What was the situation in Rodia? Bad people came in and took over or something? Upgrade the red suits. Yep. Oh, 56 pounds of litter. Crap! Do I have 56 pounds of litter? Was that? No, that can't be 56 pounds of litter. Because there's no way my people would be able to carry that. This is 8 pounds of cat litter. A smiling black and white cat is printed on the label and points to the phrase 99% dust free. Right, we got a pamphlet for the guys, for the children of the Cathedral. See, here's my Rodia tickets. Good for 1 entry into Rodia. So we go in here, we have to do everything we need to do in there, unless they let us keep the tickets. And Pills is carrying my backup weapon. I'm looking for a pamphlet. Let's just do this. I'm looking for a pamphlet. I'm pretty sure I got a pamphlet. Why do I still have the logbook page? Who's Matthias? Radio antenna? Still don't know what the hell to do with that. Pretty sure I got a pamphlet. What's so cold eye? Here. Gonna see what we can do with that. It's gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be a barrel, eh? Okay, actually, no. Because I like the longer range, so no. You know what? I don't think I got the pamphlet. Because I have your friend the Great Glow, and I have the cat litter. This is just, it's a broken camera. I'm probably gonna be able to use that at some point. This is just stuff, this is just stuff, this is just grenades, and this is just stuff. She tricked me. She didn't give me a pamphlet. Oh, that son of a bitch. If I see her again, I'm definitely not gonna engage her because she hurts.
I ain't never paid to get in a Rodia before.
Rules have changed, old man. Now that the Right Honorable Enormous Old Biggin is in charge.
I didn't vote for an enormous.
Voting. Now pay up. 6 bullets per person.
He said voting. Listen here, girlie. I don't have to.
Figured.
Paid in full. Now who's next?
They kinda gave off that vibe. Okay, so we're definitely casting out these despots. They are not allowed to be here. I don't care if they're ruling. We are here to just throw them away. These thugs are clad from head to toe in battered, mismatched leather. Some of the leather has tattoos. Is the leather made from human skin? Is that why the skin has tattoos? Also, have I missed anything? Can I loot anything else? I have more robot bodies here. A steel and plastic chest couldn't save this corpse from having its legs blown off. Almost every limb of this body has been replaced with synthetic prosthetics. Too bad it was shot through the eye. And then this one? Exploded from within. Yeah, I saw that one. Is there anything else I can loot, though? No. Hello, I'm here to gain entry into Rodia. I have a ticket.
Some sort of toll to get in?
The doors on this gate are rusty and mangled, but they still work. There's a sign over them that says, "Welcome to Rodia." Underneath the sign, somebody has painted, "No synths." It's basically Diamond City, but with aggressive guards. A jerk of the female variety. She looks like Sanity or something she traded away for a skinning knife.
Stop right there, strangers. If you want to get into Rodia, jewel of the LA wetlands, and home of the world-famous Rodia Towers, you gotta donate to the Rodia Security Bullet Fund. 6 bullets per person.
Wait, he has a ticket. You have towers?
People come from miles
dirt
around
and
to see
dust
them
out of
towers.
it.
No idea why. They don't do anything. Even the old transmitter that turned them into radio towers don't work anymore. Good for hanging out the laundry, though, ain't it, boys?
Okay, so they responded to her laundry comment, which came way later, and it kind of confused me. What is a bullet fund?
The leather jerks can't keep Rodia safe without bullets, so we take bullets. Simple as that. How can we protect you if you don't pay?
Right, leather jerks, that's what they are actually called. We are the rain jerks, and they are the leather jerks. So, you're a jerk?
I'm done talking till you're done paying. We gotta keep the line moving. Now come on, 6 bullets per.
Sounds like a ripoff. Says I. I have a ticket.
Thank you, citizen. And listen, you all look like you know how to handle yourselves. If you're looking for work, see our boss, Enormous O'Biggin, or Lieutenant Dangler, his second in command.
Enormous O'Biggin. That is such a silly, silly name. Also, I'm not taking work from you guys. I'm more liable to shoot you in the head. Can you tell me about O'Biggin?
Our boss lets his fists do the talking. He hits like a car wreck. You best stay on his good side.
And this Dangler.
He's little, but he's got a big brain. And that brain will fuck you up if you ain't careful.
Sure, female jerk. What kind of work?
Always work for gunslingers around here. Rodia takes a lot of protecting.
Protecting. I was just asking to be courteous. I am not interested in working for him. Looks like you love leather.
Yeah, this jacket is vintage, man. Vintage! And see my gloves? Kid skin. From real kids.
mean, it sounds bad when she says it like that, but it could also be kids, as in from deer. As in young deer, but I think she's actually talking about human kids. Can you tell me more about your radio?
It don't work no more, and we don't want it fixed. Lieutenant Dangler says it rots the brain.
I think all that leather you're wearing rots your brain. What can you tell me about Rodia?
This place was a real shithole till we brought our civilizing influence. Now it's a jewel.
Right.
Have a nice day, citizen.
Well, I ain't no
I
citizen.
don't think this is legal sanctioned, condoned, right?
No. No, it ain't, Lex. And we're gonna fix that. With a Gummy, and a Pokey, and a Toby, and a Larry, and a Bobby. You three had kind of normal names? Okay, so be careful who I take work from, because I don't want to further the leather jerks, not legend jerks, not the legend jerks, but leather jerks. God damn it. Their agenda. Hey, Pokey, those guys got guns. See 'em, Gummy? Now stand back. A leather jerk in faded leather stops before you. He slaps his machete against his palm as he gives you the once-over. A jerk in grey-green leather stands beside him, staring, open mouth. He has no teeth. Slow your roll, strangers. Who the hell let a bunch of armed-to-the-teeth motherfuckers in here? Did Bullet Grabber let you in? What do you want? I don't want to talk to you. Also, couldn't they at least have given him a machete in his profile picture? Your name's Pokey? I like to poke things with my poker. Sometimes I poke him so hard, they die. We paid her and she let us in. Stupid bitch. If you've still got bullets for those guns, you didn't pay her enough. Well, I ain't risking my leather trying to take that shit away from you, but if you start some shit, know that we do not run out of ammo. Understand me? That's right, losers. We've got clips to spare. Not magazines, then. How did your friend get the name Gummy? Have you seen him smile? See, I got no teeth. Okay. Bye. Watch yourself, strangers. You watch yourself. I don't like this place at all. Tower guard, tower guard, tower guard, tower guard, tower guard. So do we go left or right? I feel like we usually go right, so let's make a left turn this time. Go on to street, Mayavan Grass. Let's see, strange beautiful creations of rebar, glass and tile that soar to the sky. Said that such inspiring structures have been used as a tree of woe. The famous towers of Rodia have been locked up. The beautiful mosaic wall that surrounds them has been topped with barbed wire, and leather jerks guard the gate to the compound within. High up on the tallest tower, a man in a suit and tie sits inside a small cage. He looks like he's been there for a while. Well, at least it's not a gibbet, but I can't see how that would be very comfortable. A control panel that appears to be wired to the tower. Maybe using will lower the cage. Okay, let me guess, you won't let me in.
General announcement, everybody. Just got a big order in from New Washington. Everybody will be working double shifts until it ships. Thanks.
The only thing between you and the towers is a flimsy chain link gate and those two jerks. No, wait, there's a few more inside and outside. I love the smell of tequila in the morning. Smells like money. We can break it down, but we built such a flimsy looking gate into such a strong wall. Okay, gotta find some way in here. Maybe I can just down blurry streets. Maybe I can find a way to destroy the wall. Wait, you found something? Ah, okay. I should probably keep an eye on my characters. Now, this is a long wall. Is this a big place? This might be a huge honking place. Okay, we have a casino. We have a bank. Radio towers. Town gate. Vendor stall with that guy. I don't quite know where to go. I guess we'll go street to street. We'll go back up here. Follow this street to the end. Then to the other end. Then we go down, and then we... yeah. Try to do it a little bit systematically. That's a pimp. With a... top hat. No, I wouldn't mind having a top hat like that. Why? I'm not allowed to go here, on this ground here, on this specific ground. I'm allowed to go there, but not here, but there, but not here, not here. This here, forbidden area, forbidden holy ground, hidden forbidden holy ground. Although I don't... no nukes allowed. Wanna be a winner, stranger? Step right up. Can I cheat? Say, pal, can you spare some bullets? No. But I can loot through your garbage. For some bullets. All right there. Say, pal, can you spare some... no. Shut up. Girls, girls, girls. Guys, guys, guys. A weasel-faced guy in a butter yellow leathers. He waves at you as you approach. Hello, chum. Whatever you fancy, we got it extra fancy. Step inside and treat yourself to the finest in adult pleasure. Try our three-legged temptress. Numerous valleys. 2 crotches, no waiting. Thanks for that freaking mental image. Do you like to keep your hands busy? Then talk to Funbags Galore, the 3-breasted courtesan of Colima. Or maybe you're looking for a man who's twice the man you'll ever be. Then you need to Johnny Two Fingers, the 5-legged gigolo. Prime numbers, every one of them. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Sure. Reluctantly tell me about numerous valleys. All the boys and girls have their own rooms at the back of the casino. Head on back and say hello. What about fun bags? All the boys and girls have their room. All the boys and girls have their... Adios, chum. Joey's Casino. Sport bar, it says underneath. Looks like this tarp is covering up an older sign. A casino thug, casino thug, casino thug. Pat the Axe. That's not a casino thug. Looks like... No. First we have a big room with 2 gaming tables. In the middle of a garish carpet and against the back wall, 3 whores standing outside their rooms, waiting for customers. The tables are manned by leather jerk dealers, and a few bored jerks stand guard along the walls. Looks like this was a nice bar once, a homey, welcoming place where everybody knew your name. Now it's got jerks all over it, and it seems like they've gone into business for themselves in the back room. They're running a casino and a brothel back there. Not brothel, but brothel. Ulrich Kell.
Welcome, strangers.
Thank you, Ulrich. Behind the bar and beneath a mop of graying hair, the round face of a born bartender smiles at you, then looks uneasily at the leather jerks. Speaking is hard today. Reading and talking is very hard.
Here to drink, or do you want some of that nastiness those leather jerks are selling in my back room?
You mean all the whoring? That's a nice gun you have up there, though. Actually, know where we can get any cat litter?
Ah, you're looking for rad soup makings, right? Well, I haven't got any, but some of the farmers keep cats. Ask old Dante, he might have some. And Dr. Horchata, too. He treats the occasional case of radiation poisoning.
Why, thank you kindly, Mr. Kell. You might be someone who was here before the leather jerks were here, hey? Because you're kinda courteous. What kind of nastiness are they selling?
They got games of chance that got no chance to them, and whores that are even a worse bet. And the jerks tell me they're helping me bring in customers by providing entertainment. Ha! Nobody wants what these thugs are selling.
Tell us about the whores.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like a lady who has the same number of legs and nipples as I have. Those strumpets got too many of everything for my taste.
Well, I just so happen to know of an establishment like that. It's called the Culver City Brothel, and it's up to the northwest, and it's now safe from the God's militia. God City militia? Nut jobs! You can go there if you want to. Is it worth trying the games in the casino?
I wouldn't. Those jerks cheat.
Of course they do. What do you think about the jerks? It's kind of abundantly clear what you think, but tell me anyway.
That damn fool of a mayor hired him to save our town from some synths. Now we need saving from them. Their leaders, O'Biggin and his lieutenant, Dangler, decided that keeping the peace meant keeping a piece of every damn thing he could get his hands on.
Ah, so it's a situation of hiring help and then the help took over. Why the hell did he hire the leather jerks, though? Sounds like they would have a nasty reputation. Didn't he do some background checking? But whatever background checking you can do these days. I mean, something must have tipped them off that it would be a bad idea to hire them.
And they sure act like they own my place, I'll tell you that for free. Installed that big fella with an axe over there as the bouncer. They never pay for a drink, scare all my customers away, make me pay sky-high prices for the booze from the distillery. I'm pouring shots hand over fist and not making a bullet. Somebody ought to do something.
So Pat the Axe, whom we saw at the table, presumably just conked out from drinking too much booze, is the bouncer. Right. Who are the synths?
Half metal, all mental. They follow that crazy guru Matthias, who's always preaching about the betterment of man. They seem to want to do it with bullets.
So the Los Angeles area is kind of... it's not in the best place. We have the God's Militia, whom we're gonna have to take out. We have Matthias, whom we're gonna have to take out. We have Dugan, whom we're gonna have to take out. So far that leaves the Manorites, because we have taken out the Robinsons, kind of. So the Manorites and potentially this place if we manage to restore order. Unless there's a hidden faction somewhere I haven't met. Well, you know, as long as the Manorites just do their broadcasts and just give that kind of advice and let people come to them and then take care of them and then don't go out and try to take over stuff, then I don't really care what they do. He says, while having destroyed their refrigeration systems, they couldn't eat more people. But no, apart from that, I don't care what they do. These guys, though, I don't know. I mean, you sound like you're a nice fella. But I don't know if that is true for your original leaders. There's probably the guy in a cage right now. Who's Dengler?
Just a pipsqueak, but when he says jump, the jerks say how high. I'm pretty sure he's the one who ordered Mayor Von Gross strung up on account of he wouldn't play ball. Maybe he's just plain mean.
Or both, you know? Who's the big fella?
That's Pat the Axe. Mean old bastard. Not much for talking, but he sure likes to drink.
Conked out and booze. Gotcha. So who's O'Biggin?
Them jerks make like he's the boss of the operation on account of he's the biggest, but he's dumber than Pat the Axe, and that's mighty dumb. It's the little guy you gotta watch for, Steve Dangler.
Okay, so distract O'Biggin, shoots Dengler in the head. Got it. Where is this distillery?
It's the big building near the crater. Jerks crawling all over it these days. Can't say as I'm happy about the state of affairs, but what am I gonna do? I wouldn't have anything to sell without that place.
Tell me about this crater.
Life would be a damn sight worse in Rodia if we didn't have that crater. Best soil for miles around, and that makes for the best farming. Unfortunately, seems like it was too much of a temptation for them jerks. They had to have it for themselves. Now the farmers are just slaves and everybody's starving. Even old Dante is feeling the pinch.
Yeah, you mentioned Dante before. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
Dante's got the biggest farm in Rodia. Owns ground on every circle of the crater. Should be happy, but he's in hell. That wife of his, Beatrice, been tearing hunks out of him since they got hitched. Don't know how he puts up with her. Beauty only goes so far in my book. And now, of course, the jerks want him to farm agave like everybody else.
Let's see, I'm gonna try to stay out of their marriage, because that's between them. People are starving?
Well, the leather jerks just want to make money, so they told everyone to stop growing anything but agave, and they're using that to make tequila. You sure as hell can get a drink in this town, but you can't feed your kids. I'm guessing that's what's making everybody sick.
Wait, there's a sickness going around?
All the farmers coming down with something that none of the townies are catching. I don't give a damn about farmers except that they come in to drink. If they're staying home feeling sick and not drinking, that affects my business, and it makes me damn mad. I hear Dr. Horchata is doing something about it. I hope he cures it soon. I need all the business I can get.
That sounds like something we might be able to help with. Who's Dr. Horchata?
He's our local sawbones. Funny looking fella, but a good doc. Works over at the clinic.
And where's the clinic? What is agave?
A kind of spiky plant. Can't eat it. Only thing it's good for is making tequila. Squeeze the juice out of it, ferment it, and presto, tequila. Pretty much the only thing we grow here in Rodia these days. Used to be the mayor owned a little plot of agave and his distillery turned it into a little tequila. Kinda how he got to be the mayor, actually. Gave away free booze on election day. Now the jerks have hung his ass from the towers and they're making everybody grow agave and running the still night and day. Charging double too, I might add. Fucking me from both ends, the rats.
You don't like being spit roasted? And it sounds like the mayor just basically bribed everyone with tequila to get elected. I mean, at least he didn't take over the town with force. So how do you feel about the mayor? Tell me your true feelings, Mr. Kell.
Poor old Sam. An idiot rich boy, but nobody ever accused him of being mean. Them jerks had no cause to string him up to the towers.
Yeah, they're real jerks. They keep pushing me around here. Literally. What can you tell us about the towers?
They've been here since forever. Once upon a time, somebody tried to pull them down with a crane. The crane broke. Nope, not even them A-bombs could take them down. Those towers will be here long after you and I are dead, stranger. Shame about the radio, though.
Or at least until they completely rust and then just fall down. Does this town have a radio?
Had a radio hooked up to the towers. Kept us connected to the rest of the world, but the jerks smashed it. I bet old Virgil could get it up and running again, but you're gonna need to convince him first.
They probably smashed it so people wouldn't be able to call for help. So the leather jerks could just keep an iron fist. Keep ruling the town with an iron fist. Who's Virgil?
Virgil was the guy who kept our radio running. Regular customer of mine ever since Dante and him split up. He stopped working on the radio towers when the leather jerks smashed it.
Do you mean split up as in they were partners in work and then they went their different paths? Or do you mean that they split up as in they were romantically involved and then they split up and then Dante married Beatrice, who then sounds like she's a total bitch, but we don't know the full story, so we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna judge anything there. Also, that's none of my business really. What's with all the bullets?
That's the other crazy thing. Since the jerks came, the bank has made bullets the only legal tender. Guess it makes things more peaceful, but it's harder to spend your money anywhere else but in town.
Tell us about the bank. We almost went there. Tell us about it before we go there.
Old Gecko is a tightwad. Only way he'll loan you a bullet is if he sees how it'll make him 10 more. And if you're using that bullet to mug somebody, all the better in his book. I hate bankers.
What's with all the leather?
It's like a fetish with them. I hear their favorite leather is made from the people they kill. Hope they don't make a pair of sandals out of our poor old mayor.
And there it is. It is definitely human leather. So leather jerks are gonna be evicted. Can you do something?
Yes, you should. Oh, you want me to help? Sorry, stranger. I'm a coward. No good at all in a fight. But, well, I could maybe slip old Pat the Axe here a Mickey if you wanted me to. Could take him out of the game.
What's a Mickey?
Yeah, a Mickey Finn. A time-honored practice among dishonorable bartenders. Sadly, I ain't got no makings. But if you were gonna start something with the jerks, and you wanted to even the odds a bit, you could get me some chlorohydrate from the clinic. A little of that in Pat's tequila, and he wouldn't wake up until it was all over.
That sounds good to me. So I guess we're off to find the clinic.
See you around, strangers. And bring some of those knockout drops with you next time.
Yep, we've been discussing this in clear earshot of all the leather jerks. Oh, that was a... I thought that was his head, but no, is that a skull? Yeah, that's a skull. Okay. We are not gonna play anything in this casino, and we are not gonna hire the services of those whores. Because if we really feel if we really feel a need to scratch that particular itch, we can go do it for free at the Culver City Brothel.
Listen up, people. Commander O'Biggin wants me to tell you that shortages in the warehouse will not be tolerated. Anyone caught skimming will be beat like a rug, then hung out to dry by the front gate. Thanks.
Well, Rodia's looking more and more like a shithole. I don't really use that ammo anymore. I don't know if I want to go through here, but we're doing it. Excuse me, Mr. Jerk, can you spare a bullet or two? I'm trying to get food for my baby. Beat it, you beggar. Why didn't you go to work for your bullet like everybody else? I did. You took him. Excuse me, Mr. Peasant. Mr. Peasant? Not now, my whole family is sick. I could lend you some bullets? I mean, are all bullets equal, or are some bullets held in higher esteem than others? Like, say, would a 50 caliber bullet be worth more than a 56mm bullet? That's the bartender again. Oh, I missed something to loot in there. Oh well, I will be back. I'm gonna supply him with some knockout drops, so we'll definitely be back. Where are we now? This is the hospital. Tom? Tom. Why does the name Tom ring a bell? A bare bones clinic. A waiting room with mismatched folding chairs, an infirmary, and a surgery. The decor isn't much, but it's spotlessly clean. In the waiting room, a middle-aged couple cling to each other and stare at the curtain that hides the infirmary. A small cinder block building, painted white, with a red cross on the door. Painted beside the door is the word clinic. We can smell the disinfectant all the way out here. I think those came in the wrong order. I think the game sometimes gets a little bit confused about which description is supposed to be shown where. Sumga? Ethylene? Mr. Sumga? We got a sick boy in there and the doctor won't let us in. Why can't we see our Tom? Who's the doctor? Horchata is his name. He's a little funny looking, but he's always done right by this town. This sickness, though, I ain't never seen him so stumped. Tell us about this sickness. Ain't right that this illness should only hurt us farmers. Life is hard enough for us already. Sounds like there's something in the soil or water that you drink out there. Because if you keep coming in here and no one else gets it, it doesn't sound like it's contagious. Who's Tom? Our boy, it just isn't fair. First his fiancée dies just before their wedding, and now he is sick too. We were praying the doctor could help, but now... Is there anything we can do to help? I don't know what a bunch of gunslingers can do for a sick man, but if you know of a cure... Nah, you ain't the healing kind, I can tell. Well, you can get rid of the jerks that have taken over our town. If our Tom ever gets better, I don't want him living in a place run by the likes of them. I mean, you're right, we don't have a cure, but we can ask around. If you think you can help, talk to the doc. He's stumped, you see. Tell us about the jerks. That damn fool, Sam, our mayor, you see, brought him in as security against those robot people. Now we can't get rid of him. That big ape O'Biggin and his little chimp sidekick Dengler. Parasites is what they are. Ticks. Oh, I hate ticks. Ugh. So, what do you know about O'Biggin? Fat bastard ain't right to the head, but the others follow him because he'd eat them if they didn't. Okay, so what about Dengler? If you ask me, he's the brains of the outfit. He certainly ain't the heart, though. Never seen a man so cold. You blame the mayor for this? Old Sam has a head for business, but he never had a lick of sense about people. He's to blame for all of this. I'm glad he's up on that tower. You approve of your towers being used as a gibbet? Why not? Those towers always used to give me hope when I seen them from afar, but now, with them jerks crawling all over them and the radio smash, I don't know. I just don't know. What happened to the radio? Damn jerks smashed it as soon as they came to town. Now we can't call around to see if any other towns got a cure for this sickness. Ethylene just sobs.
What a horrible plague. We can't stand by while these people suffer. Ask that doctor how we can help.
Yeah, we just need to find the doctor first. A narrow room with 4 With a row of beds along each wall, 4 beds are occupied, 2 have unconscious farmers in them on IV drips, another has a wounded leather jerk, and the 4th has a young man who's pale and sweating, but awake and aware. They're using bed sheets as curtains. What? Hello? We're not gonna steal medical supplies from the clinic. Not even I am that cold-hearted. His face is gaunt and his eyes dull. It shows a little kid, but he had a fiancée, so I'm guessing he's not a little kid. Are my mom and dad still out there? Yeah, they're in the waiting room. I wish they'd go home. I told Dr. Horchata not to let them see me like this. I don't want them to catch the sickness. You think the sickness is contagious? Maybe. It took my fiancée, and the way I'm feeling right now, I wish it would take me. Dr. Horchata says I should have hope. But why do I want to go on when Lana's gone? What do you think of Dr. Horchata? If anybody can save us, it's the dark. Don't know why he's bothering with me though, I got nothing to live for. Later, maybe. There's a 5th room there. This is the empty room. One of these is a leather jerk. Right? There's the wounded. Hard 8. Okay. Nope. That's still not gonna steal from the clinic. Although, nothing prevents me from just opening up the safe and taking a look. First aid kit. Chloral hydrates. Maybe I'll ask the doctor before I steal it. And that first aid kit seemed to be... Hello, peasants. That's suspicious. He went straight up to the safe. But it's still there. That first aid kit is also some sort of thing someone wants at some point because it doesn't do anything. This jerk isn't wearing any pants. Yes, he is. And it looks like someone chewed him a new asshole. Literally. Ugh. Yes, I'm embarrassed. Fuck you! Close that fucking curtain! Do you want the patients to see this? There's a dead man T-posing. Almost T-posing. He's Y-posing? Man in a blood-stained white coat stands at the operating table, conducting an autopsy on the corpse of a little girl. Now, might be wearing glasses, but that sure as hell ain't a little girl. It's a horrific sight. The child's torso is laid open and long worms trail out of incisions in her stomach and intestines. They curl on the ground in pools of bile and blood. Well, I see now why they didn't use the corpse of a little girl. White worms dangle from this child's stomach, dripping blood. I mean, they could have just used a child model because they're lying there all clothed, no blood or anything. Overly sensitive people. Dr. Robert Horchata. The doctor's craggy, handsome face is distorted by a set of mismatched eyes. One is normal, the other is golf ball huge and seems to gaze around on its own. Despite that, his expression is kind. Great, more gun-toting thugs, just what this town needs. Are you here to help, or help yourselves? Well, you see, both. Let's offer to help first, and maybe then he'll be more amenable to give us some chloral hydrate. Or we could just say this, yes. Ulrich at the bar said that you might have some chloral hydrate. He needs help with some household pests. Ah. By which you mean he needs it to take out the leather jerks. An admirable plan, if that's what you really want it for. Tell you what, you help me and then I'll think about helping you. So we can go kiss ass for need, we can be an asshole with want, and we can... I mean, yeah. But this is helping you. How much easier will it be to help these people if we manage to get rid of the jerks? Well, you've got a point. Always having to patch up them and the people they hurt is making the rest of my job twice as hard. Alright, you've got a deal. Take the chloral, but when you're finished with the jerks, please come back and help me find a microscope. It's all pointless without that. Well, you see, Doctor. Funny story. I have a microscope. Anything we can do to help? Well, if you're so inclined, I need a working microscope. That's the only way I'm gonna find out how the worms are getting into these people's stomachs. The Manorites have one at their hospital, but I'm no longer welcome there. And this is why you go around looting things. How will a microscope help? These worms in their larval state are too small to see with the naked eye, so I can't search for them in the food, clothes, or dirt of the town. A microscope will help me find them. I hope. Okay, but I can't tell him that I have a microscope. Do you know anything about the Manorites? Yeah, I used to be one, but we had a falling out. Why did you fall out with the Manorites? They didn't like that I swore and told people exactly what I thought. No bedside manner, they said. And they're selective about who they let in their hospital too, which amounts to deciding who deserves to live or die. Well, fuck that and fuck them. That's possum shit, plain and simple. So the leather jerks are making more work for you? And between O'Biggin and Dengler and this sickness? Yes, indeed. Gun games and poxed hookers in the casino, taking bullets at the bank. You won't be surprised that the incidence of venereal disease and bullet wounds have gone up alarmingly. Our beloved mayor has a lot to answer for, though I guess he is paying the price. I wish someone would do something. What's your opinion on the hookers in the casino? Can't say I approve much of their trade, but they do keep me in business. What do you think of the casino? As if a man doesn't take enough chances in his life. So what were you saying about the bank? I was saying that the bank has gone insane. Bullets as currency? Where's the sense in that? Damn fools spend a bullet to shoot somebody, then have to spend more bullets to get me to pull it out. You ask me, that Dengler is behind this too. We traded scrap like everybody else until those leather jerks showed up. Tell us about Dengler, please. A sneaky little devil with shifty eyes, even worse than mine. He's got to be the one who made the deal with the mayor. O'Biggin just doesn't have the brains. So tell me about O'Biggin then. The jerks say he's their leader, but I pulled a bullet out of him last week and he doesn't have the sense the good Lord gave a rock. If you ask me, that Dengler guy is the brains behind the operation. Okay, so for all this, you blame the mayor? Poor Sam was too trusting. He never imagined his peacekeepers was gonna take over and hang him from his precious radio towers. A good example of why one shouldn't trust strangers. Stranger? I mean, fair. You shouldn't trust strangers off the bat. What do you know about Rodia's radio? I know the jerks smashed it as soon as they took over. I wish Virgil could get it up and running again. Then I could call around and see if anybody besides the Manorites has a microscope. But the leather jerks smashed the radio as soon as they took over. Guess they don't want us calling for help. So who's Virgil? Rodia's general fix-it man. Good with radio tech. If anyone could get a radio up and running again, it would be him. You're probably gonna need to do some work for him first, though. That's fine. I'd rather do work for him and you rather than the leather jerks. You seem to have a lot of patience. Yes, as if the leather jerks weren't plague enough, Rodia's being attacked by a parasite-borne sickness. We've already lost more than 10 people, mostly farmers, and a dozen more are sick. I got to find out where these fucking worms are coming from, and fast. So what do you think of Rodia? This could be a nice town if everybody just let us be. Guess life was too good here. People started wanting to take it from us. I'm guessing the microscope thing is hidden deep in the sickness thing here. We're looking for cat litter. Got any? We are just jumping between topics. It's gotta be really confusing to talk to us. I'm assuming you want this as a cure for radiation, not because you have cats at home. Well, I have some, but it's precious stuff. It would take some convincing for me to part with it. What would convince you? Well, helping me find a cure for these poor folks might do it. You do that and I'll give you half the cat litter I got. Okay, so we do need to gather 56 pounds of cat litter, and we have 8. How am I even gonna be able to carry all of it? Why don't you do something? I'm doing all I can right here. You could do something though. I just hope it's not something stupid and violent that's just gonna give me more hurt people to heal. Let's circle back to the zeolite. You have any? I wish. I'd love to have some of the medical grade stuff on hand, but Hollywood and those pistol-packing priests up in Griffith Park snatched up most of it long ago. So I gotta make do with cat litter. But even that is getting scarce. Well then, tell us more about the sickness then. The parasites seem to affect the farmers more than anybody else. I don't know if it's diet or their work or what. I've collected samples from possible sources all over town, but I need a better microscope to find out which one is the culprit. Yeah, I gotta go back to work. I have a freaking microscope. It's right there. See? Microscope.
An evil-looking man who does good work.
Yes.
Surely there is a lesson there.
Don't judge a cover by the book. A book by its cover, I mean. Jeez. Brain. Get your shit in order. You brought it! I never thought you would actually... never mind. Here's the coral hydrate you wanted that I already gave to you. Thank you. Now just give me a second to check these water samples that I collected. Jesus. God damn it. I was afraid of that. There are parasites in the water from the well in the crater. But how can that be? And the farmers have been drinking that water for generations with no ill effects. Something must have changed. Listen, while I figure out how to kill these parasites, please go to the well and see what's tainting it. Maybe a deceased animal fell in. If you find something, take this to fish it out. Received a hook. Dumping disinfectant in the well isn't gonna do the job if there's still something rotten down there. Sure.
This is awful. It is our job, responsibility, trade, duty to help him.
Well, yes, it is, because we're desert rangers, and also because we want to do it. But first, we're gonna go back to the bartender and give him some chloral hydrate. Actually, let me go back in here, because I want to take that... that's a nice looking roof. I want to take that first aid kit. I know what I said about not stealing, but this doesn't... Do I have 2 chloral hydrates? I do. Perfect. And I can get the third one. I'm just gonna steal this medkit and be on my way. All the way back here. But not to the hidden forbidden holy ground. That is so weird that there's just
Great news, everybody. We're holding a harvest contest. The farmer who delivers the most agave to the distillery by sundown tonight gets 100 bullet first prize. Second prize is you get to keep your farm. Third prize is full-time employment on my farm, which used to be yours. So get busy, yokels. Thanks.
Because I wonder if they had something here that used to be here, should be here, and they just removed it because this don't make no sense. Hello, Mr. Bartender.
Welcome back, strangers.
Thank
Still
you.
waiting on that chloral hydrate. That crazed axe man ain't gonna knock himself out.
We brought you some chloral hydrates.
Fantastic. Now if you just give this drink to old Pat over there, he won't make it to the party.
He took both my chloral hydrates.
He's had a few drinks today already, so you might have to wake him up first.
Ignore that cue, that was me trying to spin the camera around. Well, is he gonna be violent if we wake him up? I sure as hell hope not. Stripper auditions, 14 hours, 24 hours. Wakey wakey.
No, Bunny, don't go.
Bunny? Bunny?
Oh.
Is a me, Razardos. Wakey wakey.
Oh, woke up, relax.
It's me, I had drink. This guy looks like a shaved Sasquatch. He looks and smells like he's had too much to drink.
You are bad. You took away my dream. The axe is going to kill you.
Easy, Pat. We just wanted you to buy you a drink. Here.
Juice. The axe is going back to the bunny now.
Sounds good. I get the feeling that he would actually be kind of difficult in a battle. Alright. I forgot to give Mr. Palladino the denture paste while I was back at the Angel Oracle. Dang it. I haven't found the dandruff either. Or a toaster heating element. Or the gloves for the... There's a lot of things to still do in Angel Oracle. We're not done with the Angel Oracle. We're done for now, but not completely. This jerk is so drunk that you're surprised he can stand upright. He's armed to the teeth and ripped to the tits. No, you stop. More peasant jerk conversations. Hey, give me some bullets. Huh? Why? We're protecting you, ain't we? Some protection? Wise guy, huh? You looking for trouble? Okay, here. Only 4 bullets? What a loser. They just run protection rackets as well.
Plague. This town is beset.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost biblical.
Almost. Yeah, I wonder where this crater of theirs is. There's the bank. There's... Well, I'm guessing this way because there are farmers over here. Now, I don't know how long this episode is gonna be, because of the aforementioned battles and such, but I am gonna have to end it here, because I've run out of time for today. Unfortunately. But we're here in Rodia, we're gonna solve all of their problems at some point, maybe, maybe not. But as many of them as we can, and we'll also keep an eye out for heating elements and dandruff shampoos and other stuff, so we can help people back in the Angel Oracle. And I have no idea what's going to be down that well. I'm guessing maybe some mutated corpse. It wouldn't be too easy if it's just a corpse that we're gonna, you know, fish up with a hook. But we'll see. Next time. I'm also gonna switch back to single shot before I forget to do that. Anywho, thank you for watching, I appreciate it very much. Please take care of yourself, stay kind, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.